Hello, today's Bible study comes from Ephesians chapter 4, verses 7 through 10, and it reads as follows. But to each one of us grace has been given as Christ apportioned it. This is why it says, when he ascended on high, he took many captives and gave gifts to his people. What does he ascended mean except that he also descended to the lower earthly regions? He who descended is the very one who ascended higher than all the heavens in order to fill the whole universe. Woo. Now, it says, but to each one of us grace was given according to the measure of Christ's gift. Therefore, he says, as we stated, and it tells you what was given. He says, grace was given. We all have it. We all are afforded it. And that's because of Jesus. And it is according to Jesus. It is a gift. And this grace is given through the church. See, this is a gift from God. It's unmerited giving. We didn't do anything. We don't deserve it. And none of us have earned it. This is unmerited favor from the Lord. And it's God's distribution. It's God's giving here of these gifts. When he ascended on high, this is when the giving happened. When Jesus ascended to heaven, and the gifts were given as evidence. They were given as evidence. And what was the evidence about? He triumphed over death, over sin, over every enemy, everything that came against him. Jesus triumphed. He won. And when he ascended on high, he led captivity captive and gave gifts to men. And you can see this back in Psalm, but Paul starts talking about it because it was brought up before. And Paul doesn't say it totally or exactly like it is, but he mentions it. It is mentioned back in Psalm. And then it says, now this, he ascended. What does it mean? And Paul was saying when he ascended in Psalms, it was the resurrection of Jesus. And it led to first the speaking about him rising from here, the earth. And then when he rose from the earth, he didn't just stop here. He went far above all the heavens. And heavens is a lowercase h, which means the skies and all of that. He went above them. And he went to glory. And that is where when he left, that was proof and evidence when he left the gifts that he had conquered all. Amen.